This is the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro.
One more going around.
As someone who has a long history with Blackmagic cameras, making the upgrade from the Pocket 6K to the Pocket 6K Pro was one of the easiest, no-brainer upgrades for me. The biggest reason for getting so deeply involved with Blackmagic cameras has always been the image out of the camera and solely the image. By that, I mean these cameras have never been known for having solid peripheral features outside of the amazing image quality. Ease of use, stabilization, flippy screens, basically everything that makes a hybrid camera so great, Blackmagic cameras have always been lacking. For Blackmagic cameras, these are kind of things that I've always overlooked due to the fact that they are cinema cameras and not particularly hybrid cameras, although they've always fit into a weird middle ground between hybrid and proper full-on cinema cameras. The main reason why it was such an easy upgrade for me was because of the added features that Blackmagic cameras have been lacking for so long. Experience-wise, it's always been a pain using these cameras, but they are finally getting some of the more user-friendly features that I've kind of been longing for. So here are some of the new features that Blackmagic has added to the Pocket 6K that are going to solve some of my biggest gripes with the cameras so far. The first and most important upgrade to me is the addition of built-in ND filters. The importance of this feature cannot be understated in my opinion. This is extremely beneficial to me because most of the work that I do is usually in an uncontrolled environment, despite doing a lot of interviews and things like that. I cannot recall how many shots that I've missed because I was stuck screwing on an ND filter outside after filming something inside. The newly added ability to add up to 6 stops of ND to any shot is going to make my life so much easier and allow me to get shots in a documentary-like environment that I might not have gotten otherwise. The next feature that I think is so amazing that Blackmagic has added was the tilting screen. I'm kind of in a small minority with this opinion, but as a person who is more often behind the camera, I definitely prefer the tilting screen to a fully articulating screen. It has always been more effective to be able to quickly look down at a screen than to fiddle with flipping a screen out and then around just for it to be resting awkwardly on my thumb. Another really great thing to mention about the screen is the added brightness. I've always felt like Blackmagic screens were really high resolution and bright, but the brighter the better. The third new feature is the new battery. I've always been stuck lugging gigantic V-mount batteries around to power the Blackmagic cameras, but now with the bigger batteries, I won't have to worry about that as much. Blackmagic is quoting about an hour of record time, which is definitely more than enough for me. Blackmagic took it even one step further and decided to have the camera use NPF 550 batteries, which I just so happen to have an ungodly amount of. They could have easily created some sort of proprietary battery that no one has or uses, but they chose the most common battery that video makers have been using for years now.
I don't wanna go, I don't wanna leave you in my lonesome past. So I just wanna know, I just wanna hear you say that there's a chance I'll know you again. Reject the medicine. I search for you in dreams. Left you weary and reticent, yet bursting at the seams. Wait, I don't wanna go. In my lonesome past. So I just wanna know, I just wanna hear you.
I certainly would have been happy just sticking with the standard Pocket 6K for the foreseeable future. The big sensor, dynamic range, beautiful color science, and other already great features made for a super strong and future-proof camera. The addition of internal NDs, tilting screen, and the bigger battery were enough to not think twice about the upgrade.
So I just wanna know, just wanna hear you say that there's a chance. I'll know